cannot believe the nerves of the man. How could he possibly think like an idiot?
Are you asking? The man is an idiot, and he has always been.
And a coward too.
Of course.
I don't understand how the man could never see something wrong with anything.
Of course, because he has no land there. A healthy man does not know what a man with hyena is suffering. He doesn't care.
But Ichie, if I may ask, does he take the king to go extra mile to seek advice in this matter? You should know that we are not against the government to own a project here.
Exactly.
It's not that we could stop them even if we wanted to.
We don't have such power.
Oh.
We don't.
All I'm saying is that he should do the right thing and get the affected individual informed. And that's all.
You have a point. That maybe he has not thought of it that way. But I'll call him this night and tell him that.
Please.
I'm sure he will inform them.
It's important.
Very, very. There's no other thing to do in this matter because there's nothing we can do. We don't have the power to fight government.
Onyeze, you don't need to ask me to know what I will say. Give the land to the government. But that is after they must have paid what I want them to pay. If they fail to pay and go into that land, people will begin to die. I mean, key people in the government house. As many of them that conspired to go into that land without paying compensation, they will begin to die. You know me, Onyeze. When it comes to land matters, I can go to the extreme.
Sir Uti, I am seriously of the opinion that we discuss this matter with the concerned families.
Because they are who? Why is it difficult for you to understand that we have already hijacked this kingdom? What we are doing now is recolonizing Omelabo. This town is ours. You get?
The people will be so mad to hear you say this.
Listen, that they are mad.
Let them not hear it at all.
That they are mad is of no concern to me. Let me tell you something. And by hard work, we are the owners of this land. What you are going to do is write to the government. Tell them we are demanding 2 billion naira compensation for that land. Once they pay, we are going to settle down and monitor the body chemistry of the people to know whether they will misbehave. If they behave like gentlemen, then we give them something. But if they behave stupid, they will not get anything at all, and nothing will happen.
Honestly, I don't think I should be considering this offer. After all, I have little or no right over those lands. The people concerned are the ones that will suffer this consequence gravely.
Onyeze, you always forget you are the king. You have to behave like the king. I know you are doing this thing because you are worried, but you don't have to be worried. You have me, the one-man riot squad of Omelabo. Be very fast before government will change their mind and take this project to UGUEZU.J.UGEZU kingdom. When that happens, these same people that you are defending now, you are protecting, they will be the same people that will dethrone you. You shall come. Why is he forcing me to dethrone him before the time I set originally? Why is he doing this?
Hello, Chief Sir Uti, my love.
Miracle.
Good evening, sir.
What are you doing here?
What else? I came to see you, of course.
So where have you been? It was only yesterday that I was asking Amaka about you. Just yesterday.
Yes, she told me. She told me how you've been stressed out lately and I felt really bad. I feel I should come and keep you company. Besides, I've missed you so much. I'm beginning to imagine if I still have a place in your heart.
Come on, Miracle, why will you say a thing like that? You know it yourself that you have a place in my heart. I was the one that woke up yesterday and was asking about you. The mere fact that I was asking about you should tell you something. You know what that means, of course.
It's okay. You don't need to explain. I've seen it in your eyes. I've come to make it up to you. I will be with you the whole day. I hope you don't mind.
Why should I mind?
What are those things that have made you stressed out lately?
My dear, kingdom politics, men's wahala, trouble everywhere. It has nothing to do with you, my dear. Just calm down. It's just politics and we are used to it.
No, I don't like it when you are like this.
You know what? I can feel the surprise. You don't need to be saying it and trying to educate me because I'm already seeing the surprise written everywhere. So what I think we are going to do is to go upstairs and let me see you unleash this dragon that you have brought. After all, every single thing is mine, are they not?
Of course they are yours.
Get your bag, let's be going up there. Just be going up there. Think, let me take you to my main room. My main room.
For a long time, we've been acting so blind, and everything falling apart. We are living in fear for a long time. For it's high time we stand and face a problem. We need to rise up. Someone need to stand up and say, no fees and no fees and no fees and no. We need to rise up. Someone need to stand up and say, no fees and no fees and no fees and no. People are dying, no one is talking, and this atrocity continually growing every day. Properties are taken by force, and no one seems to be talking. It's high time someone rise up and fight. In a fatherland, we are living like a slave. In a fatherland, it's time to take back our right. We've been taught to shut our mouths for a long time. We've been acting so blind, and everything falling apart. We are living in fear for a long time. For it's high time we stand and face a problem. We need to rise up. Someone need to stand up and say, no fees and no fees and no fees and no. We need to rise up. Someone need to stand up and say, no fees and no fees and no fees and no. People are dying, no one is talking, and this atrocity continually growing every day. Properties are taken by force, and no one seems to be talking.
My fellow youths of Omelabo, there can only be one reason. Our king, the sovereign ruler of this great kingdom, is helpless at a time like this. It is because he is not a man of himself.
Yeah, Hilary, my jackass. How dare you say such a thing about the king of this great kingdom? Have you been drinking?
I have not been drinking, but even a drunk man would agree that what I'm saying is the truth.
That is a serious allegation. I mean, allegation, serious allegations that can cost you your life.
Exactly.
I know that it's shit, but I'll continue to say it over and over again. For a very long time in this community, our king has not been our king. He has been nothing but a puppet who has been controlled to dance to the tune of someone else.
Hey.
If you don't agree with me, how else do you explain that the king will take what belongs to the people of Omenabo, sell our lands and take compensation, and keeps the money to himself? I'm going to tell you why. Our king standing right here, no matter how much he tries to do what is right by the people, he's been held back by his controller to do the bidding of his controller, which in this case is for him to deny the people of Omelabo what rightfully belongs to him. And that is why we are all gathered here today, agitating that we take back what belongs to us as a people.
Yeah, Hilary, what audacity, such impudence. I order you to watch your tongue. Hilary, I order you to watch your tongue and not say any other thing. This is our king. You should show some respect.
UGUEZU, you cannot shut me up. Speaking my truth is my civic right. Okay? We have been blind for too long. We have been told to keep quiet for too long. But today, we the youth of Omelabo, we say enough is enough. UGUEZU, the king, is standing right here. Let him speak for himself. Yes. Let him address the youth of Omelabo.
Yes.
Let him deny these allegations. Let him condemn these allegations if they are false. And I vow to you right here and now, on my father's grave, that I am going to serve whatever punishment meted out to me.
Yes.
Let the king speak, if he's indeed a man of himself.
We need to rise up. Someone need to stand up and say, enough is enough. Enough is enough. We need.
I shall go and get back to you in a while.
Your Majesty.
Just 2 minutes.
Hi. What is going on? Why is he not addressing the Why can't you just refute this baseless once and for all? People need to come and talk.
We need to rise up. Someone need to stand up and say, enough is enough. Enough is enough. We need to rise up. Someone need to stand up and say, enough is enough. Enough is enough. Hey.
Customer, the MTN number you have dialed is currently switched off. Please try again later. Thank you.
Seeing you growing every day. Properties are taken by force, and no one seems to be talking. It's high time.
Customer, the MTN number you have dialed is currently switched off. Please try again later. Thank you.
We need to rise up. Someone needs to stand up and say, enough is enough. Enough is enough. People are dying. No one is talking.
What in God's name is going on? Why did he choose today of all days to put off his phone? What am I going to tell the people? How do I start to address them? Does it mean Sir Uti has finally lured me into the wilderness and left me for the dead? Is this what betrayal is all about?
Your Majesty, you look troubled.
I'm fine. I'm fine. The people are waiting for me out there for me to go and address them. I'm fine.
That's exactly why I came here to call you. It's almost 30 minutes.
Very well then. I think in that case, we don't need to keep them waiting any further. Let's go.
Majesty, please.
Hi.
It's high time someone rise up and fight in the fatherland. We are living like a slave in the fatherland. It's time to take back our right. We've been told to shut our mouths for a long time. We've been acting so blind and everything falling apart. We are living in fear for a long time. For it's high time we stand and face a problem. We need to rise up. Someone needs to stand up and say, enough is enough is enough is enough. We need to rise up.
Igwe, our king, say something. We are waiting for you to address us. You told us to wait. Am I right?
Yes.
Let the Igwe address us.
Yes, to address.
Address us.
Address us, Igwe. Address us.
The youth of Omelabo. Await your judgment on this matter. Igwe, you cannot ignore your people. You must address us. The allegations leveled against you, very weighty, Igwe. You have to say something, Igwe. Address us. Oh, let me guess, Igwe. He did not pick up. Eh? And so now you are helpless on what to say, Igwe. Ah. Igwe, let me save you the mystery of wandering in agony. Sir Uti is not disposed to take your calls at a time like this, Igwe. You are on your own. You must address the youth of Omelabo.
Uti, your man. I knew it. The way that man carries himself like a peacock. Uti, your man. I know he's up to something. Igwe, one cow for you. One goat for you. Now you have seen it now. You have seen it. And the friendship between him and Igwe, I know it's not ordinary. Have you seen it?
UCHE, your guess is not far from the truth. But how would we have known? When everyone in this community, including the king here, was blinded by Sir Uti's misguided honesty and benevolence. How would we have known that he is the masquerade behind the mask?
So he's the brain behind everything, the mastermind of everything. Can you imagine that? Uti, your man.
Your man.
See you now, birds of the same feather. So, Onyeze, you mean you went behind our back and did all you did because Uti convinced you, he made you to do this? Hi. What sort of a man are you? Why can't you be a man enough to take decision on your own? On your own. Is your conscience dead or what? Onyeze, why? Why?
Hilary, I hope you are aware that this is a serious accusation. And
what, Onyeze? And what?
Did you just stop?
Yes, and what? Asna Sokoto Onyeze anye buru katarisi gwogu. And what? Sorry, Onyeze, this may seem to be a challenge to you, but we need to know the truth. So far, Onyeze, you have failed. You have failed so miserably to address us, the youths, to give us the answer that we seek. You may say this as a serious accusation to you, but not to us. We have known this for a very long time, but we refuse to confront you or him on this matter. Why? Because until now, no one has had the courage to confront you. But you see this one? This last one is the very last. Enough of all this. We have had enough. And we have been silent enough. So no more.
Yes.
Who is that?
Matthias now.
Matthias.
Matthias, how are you?
All is not well. Please, where's Chief?
What happened? Why are you looking for him?
What happened to his phones? I've been calling all his lines, but they were off. I even called Amaka. She said she can't take any message for him.
Oga, because Amaka is sick. She called earlier when Chief's phones weren't connecting. Why do you sound troubled? Is there anything the problem?
There's fire on the mountain, bros. There is fire on the mountain. I need to see Chief.
Fire. I'm sorry, I cannot allow that. What is the problem?
Meaning what?
What is the issue?
Do you think this is the time and place for you to be all that business? I said I want to see the chief. I want to see chief.
You can't see chief. What is going on there? Yes, boss.
Chief, there's trouble. There's trouble, Chief.
What are you talking about?
Chief, things have gone wrong. Totally wrong, Chief.
Matthias, you are beating about the bush. Can you just go straight to the point and tell me what the problem is?
Chief, you need to come to the palace right now.
Why?
I don't know what is going on, but the youth have gathered, demanding some answers to questions I don't understand, Chief. There are allegations leveled against you.
What? Allegations by who?
Chief, I don't know. I don't know. In fact, they vowed not to live there without having the answers.
You know what? I'll be right back.
My
people, the truth is that the justice system of Omelabo, where the king sits at the helm, has collapsed. Wounded people in our community cry to you with their problems and you do nothing because you have been pocketed. People come with their problems and the king chooses to do nothing because he has been pocketed by the brain behind the problems in this community. The elders in council are nothing. Sir Uti is the problem. This has gone on for too long, so I decided to rise up. But there comes a time in every man's life when you say enough is enough. To impunity, to treachery, to embezzlement, to wickedness, to bad leadership. And I decided to speak to my friends in government to see how we can help the people of Omelabo. And we came up with a plan. It would interest you, my people, to know that your king here was approached by government officials to take your land from you, and he agreed. He asked for 2 billion naira to take your inheritance away from you. They negotiated, and then he asked them to offer at least 1 billion. And the government officials agreed on the condition that they will pay the affected families directly. And your king here, in connivance with Sir Uti, to take less, to take a paltry sum of 100 million. Cut you people out and keep the money to themselves. I have it on record, sir. Igwe, that you're going down. Mike and Ojo are my friends that work in government, and all this we have on record. Your time is up, Igwe. But today is doomsday. Enough is enough.
Yes! Enough. You bastard son of Mbajaka. After everything I've done for you, I excluded you from the payment of development levy in this town. Gave you the license to operate freely without paying anything. And this is what I get? You stabbing me in the back?
Like you have been stabbing our people in the back for years, yes. Sir Uti. Your time is up. Yes. I did not stab you in the back. What I have done to do is expose you to our people. Yes. What I have done is to remove the mask so that they can see the idiot, the evil man behind the mask. Enough is enough. Your time is up.
Yes. Hilary and Bajeka, are you the one talking to me like this?
Oh yes, and there is more, just so you know. The 50 million naira you think you got an alert for is fictitious. It was all a setup created to pin you down. There is no money in that account, there will never be. Stop milking the people. Stop sucking their blood.
Hilary Mbajeka.
Yes.
If this turns out to be true, you will not live to see the next day.
I pray that you live to see tomorrow. For we, the youth of Omelabo, will descend to you too. Yes!
time. We be acting so blind and everything falling apart. We are living in fear for a long time. For it's high time we stand and face a problem. We need to rise up. Someone need to stand up and say, no fees and no fees and no fees and no. We need to rise up. Someone need to stand up and say, no fees and no fees and no fees and no. People are dying, no one is talking, and this atrocity continue growing every day. Property side. He's manipulating the community and manipulating the authority. If you talk, you go die. If you challenge him, you go die. Evil has taken over our kingdom.